Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Commander Conquest of the Americas. Let me start with two apologies. You get one for free today. The first off, sorry for the cutting off in the previous episode. Things went completely wrong and I start to notice that over time I'm getting more and more crashes, which is game related, I'm sure, but I have no idea what's causing it. There can be three different reasons for it. First of all is the fact that I modded one of the files to have as many colonies in an area as possible, which gives the result of this nice full map we have over here. And pirate, that's why. And yeah, well, it's looking more beautiful. It is possible. It's making the game unstable, but I'm not sure. Heck. Right, that was my usual sneeze. The second reason is that somebody else created a mod which I'm using, and that mod was actually setting the more proper times for when the ships were coming into action were used. Not everything close, but actually more accurate, like what we see here. For instance, Indiaman 6020, I'm not sure about the brig. No, brig 6050, schooner. Well, it is just released. Ship of the lines and different dates. And from what I seem to remember from that discussion topic when he released that mod, is he created several subships, like we have a galleon and a galleon, but one is having less hit points on hull and sails, but a larger cargo area. So he created cargo ships from some ships. And the third thing he did was setting the pirates more, the availability of certain notorious pirates more at the time they actually lived, and not all close to each other. So that's number two. The third reason is that I seem to remember that the game was actually having problems with naval combat. And when it was released, one of the things the developers did was removing the storm effect on naval battles. So no more going up and down and left and right due to the wind, but instead just one flat area. However, at the same time, the effects on the ships were still in it because they basically used their East India Company engine, the engine they used to create the game East India Company, for this game. And one sec. So I noticed that we already saw it happening a few times in naval combat. If ships keep hitting each other, and that was one of the reasons they removed the storm effect. If ships keep hitting each other, it would cause lots of damage to the hull, and eventually the ship or ships would sink. But it also created some sort of bug, which occasionally, when you were speeding up the game in a naval combat, the moment you were preparing a boarding action, the game crashed. So, last episode, I seem to remember doing some space combat, and I also seem to remember I was sending out a ship manually along
Fleet standing
route
by, sir.
to sell off all kinds of...
Fleet waiting for commands, sir.
Yep. All kinds of...
We shall beat the wind for that port.
goods, but that's not what I wanted.
That makes no sense, sir.
I have to check things. No. I thought I was actually doing a trip to deal with all the demands in the colonies. But then game crashed and problem. At least I don't have a war going on. I also seem to remember I was upgrading multiple of my convoys, colonies. And I'm still doing that. Okay. So, that's apology number 1. Kingston demands units of Y.
Fleet standing by. Set sail for home, lads.
I have to do something in this game, after all. Okay, so that's the one apology. The other one is for missing out on publishing an episode last week. The reason for that is I'm often doing my recordings during the weekends. And last Saturday, I got a lot of things going on. Actually, too many things. And at some point, I was like, okay, playing games is nice, but I'm not in the mood to do a recording right now because I'm that tired. I just want to relax. And doing the recording is somewhat relaxing, but I need to be focused. So, because of that, let's see which constructions. Plymouth, Smithy in Nelson, Whaler in Plymouth, and Garrison in Plymouth. So, because of that, I wasn't in the mood to do recordings and just did some other games instead. I think I did 3 recordings in all out of the 7. So, since I'm working in advance, that meant I had to do it on weekdays. Thing is, I'm currently working an evening shift, and after you're getting home past midnight, I'm not really in the mood. And I'm really sorry for saying this, but I'm not in the mood when I'm coming home at half past midnight, something about that, taking a shower and sitting down and have everything to deal with from work and relax to do a recording because I'm really tired. I tried it last week and I nearly fell asleep. So in a way, doing the games is relaxing, but at the same time, yeah, I fell asleep and I can't do that when I'm recording, right? So I had to skip and I decided, okay, I just skip everything else from the rest of the week. Everything needs a training post and a town hall here. Okay, so I thought I'd just skip everything else of the week and do the recordings in the weekend again, as well as uploading them. And sorry for everybody watching it, but sometimes you have to make decisions about what is healthy and what isn't.
Fleet standing by, sir. Sorry, sir. Can't do that.
Hey, no fault yet. Ah, courthouse level 2. Yeah, that's under construction. Now let's see, because I had this crash. I have no idea what's actually here. A lot of coffee.
Squadron
Thought.
standing by, sir.
No, never mind. He has been picking up people, but because of the limit, the current limit with the population, he can't drop them off very well. Now, first of all, I need to check my colonies for their demands. Kingston needed wine. Do that. 203
Fleet
wine.
standing by.
Wine. That's wine. Right, so I already had the goods. Ah, that's...
Fleet
okey-dokey.
ready for action, sir. Fleet standing by.
So I was doing this already. That's the tea, that's the wine, and this is the tar, I think. Yep. So everything's working well. I have 2 missions. Processed items, which is basically impossible to do, because I want everything to be processed before it's sending to Amsterdam. So I will fill this mission, even if it's 33 months. Demolish taverns? No. So, what am I going to do? Well, we kicked some Spanish butt in the last episode. And look at the advisor standing. There's not really much to worry about. We kicked some Spanish butt in the last episodes. So that's fine. I think sooner or later we may get another war. So let's see. I think the Empire is in the north. Portugal is in the north. Let's see. Hides, iron and gold. Oil and gold. Gemstones from natives. So this is a colony I could actually do something about. Silver ore and probably oil at some point. Hides. I think there's not just hides. And gold.
Fleet ready for action, sir.
Clara Polder. There's a T.
The fleet is at your service. Very good choice, sir.
Going all around instead of... Nah, never mind. He was doing some scouting here. Women. Hides. Gold. Denmark. Hides. And we have finished buildings. Iron ore. That's mine with the gemstones. I have a full chain here. Yes, I do. Range area, gold from the natives, fur. Portugal, lots of gold. Red points, furs and probably gold. Gold from natives. Silver and iron. Silver and iron. It's getting a little bit boring. Furs and iron. Furs and wool. Okay. Double iron. So it looks like silver, iron, iron, furs. It looks like there's only one colony actually to take. And that's this one, which has gemstones. And gemstones are for the Dutch the best thing to deal with. Town hall in Plymouth. Courthouse in Plymouth. I can upgrade everything at the moment, except for the whaler. Which is odd, because I need a trading post, okay. Bird whales. Boathouse can be upgraded. At port now. smelter yet. Smithy can be upgraded. Sooner or later we can deal with that mission, so I might as well build it. That's it. So, that's number one. Next. Port Nelson. Tannery. Needs the town hall. And needs the town hall. Hello, trading post. Okay, so not much I can do up there yet. Other as build a fort. Right, done. Already 500 men, so I doubt, even if I will be under attack, I don't think much will get in. This is also having 500 men.
Yes, sir.
He's got 66 people. If I'm not mistaken, let's follow him. He shoots. He isn't. I think I know why. Because of that.
As you wish.
So his first trip he will... Never mind. Trading post in Port Nelson and Furrier in Port Nelson. I was about to say his next trip he will dump everything, but he did already. Furrier, Town Hall. Trading post, courthouse and town hall. Right.
Fleet is yours to command, sir.
Still in Kingston, because he needs to dump that 203 wine.
Fleet standing by.
And
The fleet is at
Setting
your
sail
service.
to port.
I think I'm going to do lots of pausing and other stuff today.
Fleet standing by. If you say so, sir.
And with that, I think I've got everything covered. They are happy. because they are happy. Look at this. I made so much profit that my current funds and my all-time profits are almost equal, doing 1.6 million a year. Yeah, I think they're happy. Advice is standing for 90. It will drop, but never mind. Hospital in Nelson and theater in Hospital in Nelson. That means I'm able to grow here again. Tripods in Plymouth. But I need to wait for both of those, for the town hall and smithy being complete, so
Fleet is awaiting your orders, sir. Fleet is awaiting your orders,
Yes, sir.
Heading for home.
no.
We're on our way to that port.
Warehouse in Plymouth and hospital in Plymouth. I'm sending this to Nova Hollandia because I got the trading routes.
We have the enemy fleet in sight. Load them cannons.
I'm going to do this myself.
Ready! That ship is going down. Chain shot selected, sir. What shall we do, sir? At your service. Good shot! Executing your orders. Take their masts. Ship is awaiting your orders, sir. For the crown. Chain shot selected, sir. We are ready for action, sir. I can hear them crying in pain, sir.
Speedy return. Well, I don't think it'll be a speedy return. Actually, I think continue 5 knots, 4 knots.
We're under fire!
Should have put it at auto flight. Oh well, let's see what happens. If it it's able to do 50, if it's able to do 5 knots instead of the 4 I'm doing, then yeah, probably will outdone.
Give us orders, sir. Yes?
No use.
Victory!
So, actually, ship which is leading wasn't attacked by number 2. Plymouth. As I was saying, the reason I was sending this convoy with
Fleet standing by, sir.
coffee and oil to Nova Hollandia is that I've got 2 fleets picking up those items from the warehouse. So I pick them up here, drop them off in the warehouse, and have my regular trading convoys taking these to Amsterdam, which is where they are being sold, where they are being sold by captains who have a bonus to selling. So there's a lot more profit in it when I do it that way as when I do it the way I do it right now. The only loss I have, because I manually bought it, it's still at the normal. It was at the normal price for buying. So yes. So hospital. And my commander gained 11. Okay. Level 3 town hall. And the level 3 town hall is already under construction. Okay. So my commander gained.
Fleet standing by.
Level. Which means going to give him the routing skill as usual.
Can't do that, sir.
With that time being, a lot is done. And my next commander
Fleet
got
waiting for command, sir.
promoted. He's going to get the haggling skill. So this is what I meant. Salesman, 5% price for items sold by fleet. That's everything.
Fleet is yours to command, sir.
Nova Hollandia, not you. You to the warehouse. Just let the game continue. Garrison in Port Nelson. Leathercraft, Port Nelson, and Furrier in Plymouth. Like I said, it's upgrading day to day. Garrison. Can't continue because I need a smithy, which I hadn't built yet. Furrier, no. Church in Port Nelson and trading post in Plymouth. Church need a courthouse. Courthouse is under construction, which means right now I have to wait for the courthouse or the town hall being complete. Okay. And Plymouth. Upgrade the whaler. Good.
Ready to fulfill your commands, sir.
Well, so far it's doing
That makes no sense, sir.
we think it should. And with the population increasing, everything will be used in larger quantities as well. Mine in Port Nelson.
Fleet standing by, sir. If you say so, sir. I do not understand your orders, sir.
And we also had buildings complete. Smithy in Plymouth and courthouse in Plymouth. See, it's basically upgrading day to day. Courthouse. And Smithy. Smithy is already at its max. So it's simply waiting for a courthouse. Courthouse and town hall. I also need to figure out
Fleet is yours to command, sir.
patrolling which of my ships is actually they are patrolling too, I think.
Fleet is yours to command, sir.
They are patrolling.
What shall we do, sir?
East Port Nelson. Okay.
On our way, sir.
Taking colonists with me. I actually think courthouse in Nelson and garrison in Plymouth. Good. I actually think that I may have to deal with natives at some point. So, church. Going to build a mission. I don't need it yet. But at some point I will have to deal with them. Depending on how far the colony is able to grow. And with that, I better be prepared now. As that I have to wait and to start the dealings the moment they happen, because at that point I'm too late. And 49-1.
Fleet waiting for commands, sir.
To Nelson.
Fleet is yours to command, sir. We're on our way to that port.
I'm curious though why it isn't growing. Most likely possible, not certain. Possible has to do with morale. Was town hall in Nelson and hospital in Nelson. Hospital is maximum. Town hall is maximum. Good. So we have a non-aggression pact with the Danish. Funny, they are actually the second most powerful nation after me. Yet they sign a non-aggression pact. Really funny. Never mind though.
Fleet waiting for commands, sir.
Mission failed. Yeah, I know. Construction in Plymouth and in Plymouth. Okay. Church and hospital.
Fleet standing by. En route to port.
Check here. Nah, it's no problem. Mission. Town hall. First, Plymouth.
Our ships are under attack.
Plymouth. At some point I will have to build a silver smelter. But for the time being, no need for it yet. Then upgrade the theater in here. Upgrade the trading post. The warehouse. Which means that when I'm done here, everything is working as it should. Everything is level 3. Don't have access to natives yet. That's why I'm increasing the population right now. Be long before we get. I think as soon as we get everything in this circle, inner circle, we start using those goods. So I doubt it'll be long. I just have to be careful that our port isn't shrinking right now.
We're ready. What is your command?
Okay. That's level 3 courthouse. And that one's under construction. Empire broke the pact. still friendly, but they broke pack, so it's something to keep in mind. I also thought that I was able to build other ships. But I don't need to. Indian men, not yet. 1620, so 6 years from now. Frigates, 6030. Ah, yeah, schooners. But that's for shallow water. 45, 16 speed, 45. Cargo. Currently using a bark. 85 aim. Flash. 10 speed, 50. So schooners are faster. Cost a little bit less, but they also transport somewhat less. Right. Ship of the line. 90. 45. Sloop. No. Snow. No. Stick to spec. Plymouth. Spurrier, theatre, garrison, and tripods. So that's basically complete. Except for the fort. But the fort is under construction, so that's going fine. With the level 1 fort and a level 3 garrison, nothing will be able to enter it. And the next thing is, if I'm going to prepare for war, should I deal with the Spanish first? Of course I will. Nelson, theatre, fort in Nelson, fort in Plymouth, and a colony need.
The fleet is at you, if you say so, sir.
Warehouse, mission, tannery. So everything starts to and the warehouse in Port Nelson. Everything is nearing the end right now when it comes to constructions. So '86
Fleet
souls.
waiting for commands, sir. We're under attack, sir.
That's the second time he's under attack. Um, $86 salt. Let's do that first.
Fleet ready for action, sir.
Hold on here.
For the crown.
That's one thing. Next, I need to find that young guy.
Squadron waiting for commands, sir.
Don't have a patrol over here. Apparently not. Level 3 church. I think I'm going back to the boring game. The one where there's not much to do because everything is constructed and things like that. That's patrol. Simply not spotting. Old house in Nelson. No, in this circle. Garrison in Nelson and trading post in Plymouth. Yeah, like I said, everything is going to run to the end right now.
The fleet is at your service.
Plymouth. Plymouth. No war. which means I don't have to take thousands, but 900. No, thousands. Unload. Now I'm making a mistake. Only the last one.
Trading is our business.
By doing that, I will empty mobile from all the food we have over here. I can use that food to grow the other colonies. And here we go again, the commander has retired. This is always going to be fun. Well, I'm lucky. Because that's
Yes,
the guy
sir.
who has been under attack multiple times. So that's my spot of luck for today. Holy sake, man.
Squadron waiting for commands, sir. As ordered.
If I want to get Spanish out of the entire area, my next target is Whitehall.
Cannons loaded. Crew ready for battle, sir.
It will probably escape, but let's give it a try. It's also going to be the last fight.
Ready. Attacking enemy ships, sir. Gunners, stake their masts. Ready to set sail. For the crown. Take their masts. Waiting for orders, sir. As you wish. Take their masts. Ready for battle.
At least this one is attacking.
Waiting for orders, sir.
What is a big disadvantage is that it's actually a cutter, which is used as a bridge
That'll teach them a lesson.
instead of a Sebek.
That one did great damage, sir.
I'm not fond of colonies. They're weak. We get this. That's that.
Spot on, sir.
400 points. Oh, the sail is 150. 150. Less crew. Less troops.
Their ship is one terrible mess after that. That one did great damage, sir. Heavy damage, sir. Heavy damage, sir. That'll teach them a lesson. That one did great damage, sir. That'll teach them a lesson. I can hear them crying in pain, sir.
The only advantage, if I got so
Fire, sir. Perfect hit, sir.
then
Their ship is one terrible mess after that. Spot on, sir. Yes. Load cannons with grape shots, waiting for orders, sir. Grape shot selected at your command. Grape shot in the ready, ready for battle. Waiting for orders. Ready, sir. That'll teach them a lesson. Good shot. Good shot. Ready. Ready for battle.
sailing through your own line of fleet's line of fire. Yeah, really smart.
We're under fire. We're under fire. Ready for battle. Ship is awaiting your orders, sir.
That's weird, because it shoots for the next 25
We are
seconds.
victorious.
We have promoted commander. We gain 11.
Fleet ready for action, sir. Sailing to port. The squadron is at your service. En route to port.
Well, at least we did one fight today. Theatre in Plymouth, okay. And tools in Nova Zealandia.
Fleet standing by.
I think I'm going to do something different. That one. This one. Conquest and Neptune. Okay. So I've got currently 2 convoys with Sebek and 1 with cutters and 1 Sebek. I hope this makes some things a little bit easier.
Fleet waiting for commands, sir. Fleet is yours to command,
Sailing
sir.
to port.
Setting destination to port. We shall beat the wind for that port. Set sail for that destination. Fleet is yours to command, sir. Squadron ready for action, sir. Fleet standing by. At once, sir.
That's the advantage of having a spare convoy doing a few things. Let's see how much bread we have left. Not that much actually. I mean, it dropped 300. What?
The squadron is at your service.
Why is doing a trip to Cotillas? Except he's not dropping off any of the passengers here because it's full.
Awaiting for a command, sir.
Which means no more. Arapolder still needs.
Do you have new orders for us?
So it's likely. Yeah. Very likely even.
Squadron standing by, sir.
The only luck I had is because I upgraded this 20% that I was able to have those people.
Squadron standing by, sir. Trading is our business.
Now it will start picking up things again. A lot of things actually. 330 cocoa. Okay. Let's check. $800 cocoa. May take some time, but see 8, 12, 17. 7 or 8 trips and it's back to none. 44,000 gold for wood. Sure, why not? Gee. Colony needs 194
Fleet
tools.
standing by. Fleet is awaiting your orders, sir. We shall beat the wind for that port.
I also think with this I've come to the end of today's episode. There isn't much to do right now. So, I think it's time to do my usual end of the recording thingy. Starting with, thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. I did. Maybe it was a little bit boring, but I did enjoy it because the colonies are working well. It looks like I've got everything in order. So, happy. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.